Good morning, everyone. I think you can hear me now. Hello! Oh, there's a few people here. Hi, if you can hear me, say hello. Hello! Okay. Hang on, what window is that capturing? That should be capturing... Oh, interesting. Just give me 1 second here while I make this work. Okay, good. That's on the right one. Good morning, everyone. Hello! Oh, wow, that's brilliant. Okay. So I'll switch that off and that on. There we go. Now you should see the game. So, welcome back to Roblox Chuggington. We are going to be doing some more live building. Yay! It was fun last week, so I'm doing it again this week. A little later, just because, I wanted to sleep in. It's Saturday morning. But good morning to everyone who it is morning for. Good evening to people on the other side of the ocean, and I guess in Australia, you're living in tomorrow? Sure. So kind of what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be having a look at these hopper cars. Yay! And these hopper cars, I'm pretty sure, are are almost like straight rips from the old Chuggington game, and they're a little dated. They're a little boxy. People still like them. People still use them. Great, I guess. But I think it's time for a little update. And I was kind of thinking about this because I have the original hopper cars. Like, I have these Bachmann hopper cars. I'll put up a picture of them now. There we go. This is, I actually have this. I'm taking it out of the box right now. But this is kind of what I want them to look closer to. I've had these O-scale hopper cars for a little while. And I just think they're gorgeous. And I looked at the one in the game and like everything else in the game, and I think that the hopper cars are kind of one of the things that are lacking. Because what's this picture? Yeah, this is the inside of what the hopper cars look like. The walls are much thinner. There's a chute kind of thing at the bottom. I mean, there's bolt details. I just think that they can look much nicer. So I'm going to be holding these hopper cars. Like, I actually have this in my hand right now. You can't see it, but you will see the picture. So if I'm going to talk about something that I'm referring to, like that I'm going to model, then I will pull up this picture and I will use my mouse. I think you see my mouse if I, like, right there, I'm highlighting a part of the wheel. I don't know if that means anything. But, so this is kind of what I'm going to do. And I'm going to see if I can make it work. Wheels were a struggle last time. But my new friend, Railroader, who was watching the last stream, very kindly gave me a link to a tutorial about how to make wheels work. So, on that note, I'm going to hop over to the building zone, which is where, of course, I do the building now for Roblox Chuggington. And as you can see, things are relatively unchanged from last time. Still have kind of a dead V over there. We still have the brand new passenger coaches with new wheels, which don't work yet. That's a work in progress, I promise. They're coming eventually, and I guess we should try and make the hopper cars have the new wheels. We'll see how that goes. So, okay. We'll move the hopper car into position. Wow, these are still visible too. Yeah, this does need an update, although the shading right now in the building zone does make it look rather good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to duplicate it, and I'm going to ungroup it from the region. I'm going to ungroup it from the deleter, and the deleter could actually move way over there, just for now. And I'm going to ungroup it from the couplings, and apparently the wheels, too. I'm going to move the coupling over there, and the coupling over there. And I think it's still welded to... Oh, save, sure. Constraint details. Or not. Show welds. Yeah, it is still welded to that. In which case, I should probably get rid of those welds and just like redo them later. Where is it? Okay, it's that one, I guess. Delete. That's just a dead one. And I think it is that piece. So weld constraint is that one. Just get rid of it. So these are now no longer attached. Whoa! Lots of weld constraints there, but that is the one that apparently we want to get rid of. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Okay, so wheels. Oh boy. That's going to be a mess. We'll deal with that later. Okay, so I have this hopper cart here in my hands. Oh, I don't even know where to start. This needs so much work to make it look like the O-scale one. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to start taking it apart. I think that's the best thing to do. That's a union. Okay, so let's separate it. Honestly, I genuinely think the best way to handle this is just to go... just get rid of it. I genuinely think we just have to start from scratch. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, buffers. Oh, those buffers, they're not bad. They're not bad. They can do with a little bit of work. Make sure the wagons can still make quarters. Yes. Don't you worry. What I'm actually thinking of doing, to be completely honest with you, is using the passenger coach. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of doing. Because that just seems like a better option. That seems more proportional, and also it makes corners. So I think he knows how to do the wheels now. This won't be as hard as last time. I'm knocking on wood. I haven't tried it out, Railroader. I just watched your tutorial. So, yeah. I don't even know where to start with this. Okay, so this and this, I'm going to move over a little bit more. And I'm going to import a new passenger coach. Coach! Where'd it go? It's always a guessing game. Oh, it's over there this time. Hooray! Whoa. Right, can't do that because Roblox. Rotate. There we go. And I'll move this into a position. I guess where are the joiners or the gliders? Yeah, good enough, I guess. Okay, I'll ungroup it because really all I want from this is the chassis. I want nothing else. I don't want those. And I don't... Well, the wheels can stay. Coach body. Whoa, what a mess. Okay. Seat, 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 seat. There's just a bunch of advanced welds in the world. Why is this going to be harder than I thought it would be? There. Whoa, that actually did pretty good. Those can go away, that can go away, that can go away. Or actually, I'm going to keep that. But that can go away, and that can go away. Okay. Now we can begin. So, looking at this hopper car, I'm looking kind of at right now. I'll put it up on the screen. Again, I don't know if my mouse shows up, but I'm looking at the very base of it, like the block where the buffers are attached. And I'm looking at how thick that has to be, how long it has to be. Although, mind you, I don't want to make it much longer than that. And I'm realizing right now in the playback you can't see my mouse. But yeah. So that's kind of what I'm going to be looking at now. So I can't make it longer than that. But I don't want to make it wider than that, but I can make it taller. I think that's what I have to do. Where do the wheels begin? Begin around there. So actually I can bring it down. That's why is it doing that. I like to kind of go off of, let's start with 2.5. I think that'll be a good starting place. Wheels. Okay, so that's still not touching the wheel. Perfect. And then it should even be taller still. Like that, I guess. It's so far off the ground. Maybe that's what's throwing me off. It's just how far off the ground. I don't want to touch it, though. Okay. It looks like this side is longer than that. It is! It totally is. Is that a thing on the actual passenger coaches? That fix it? Still a little bit off. That looks better. Wow, is that a thing on the actual coach? I can't tell. Oh dear. I've been doing it all wrong. I've been doing it all wrong. Do I want to change the color? Yeah, I guess I should. Blue. That actually doesn't look too far off from this thing that I'm looking at. Or like that blue. No, I don't even have anything selected. No, that's too pale. That blue. No, this is definitely a good one. It just feels like too pure. So I'll just change it a little bit. Maybe that should be the last thing that I do. I don't know. There's going to be a lot of people watching this that are going to scream at how I build Roblox models. And again, I apologize very early on. Yeah. That's all I can say. So, maybe where I'll start is the hopper cars have, again, you can't see my mouse on this, but at each corner they have like a little post that holds it up. So I think I'm going to start with that. So that's the wheels. I'm going to duplicate. And I don't like, I'm gonna hit join surfaces just so that I know what I'm hitting. Whoa, that's an odd shaped thing. What if I pick it up and place it on? There we go. That's better, I guess. And okay, I'm gonna bring it over. It needs to be like a square. So I'm going to bring it in one. Is that too much? I think even that's too much. So I'm going to go to 1, 2, 5. In there. Okay, great. It's better, and I need to make it like a square, or a cube, I guess. That's too much. Actually, they're quite thin on that side. They are actually a bit more like that. And they're longer, so it's not actually a perfect cube, but they're about that much longer, I think. So I'm going to do 0.25, and then this will actually go up to the top of the hopper car. And I am actually going to use this as a guide for like how tall that should be. And I will raise it up. Yeah, okay. Something like that, I guess. Maybe just a little more. Yeah, okay, I could buy that. I'm visualizing it in my head, by the way. And then, I'm going to just move it over. I need 1, 2, 5. And, okay. I'm actually wondering if even that's too tall. I think it's just a little too tall. So I'm going to go back to 2, 5. And I'm going to bring it down just a tad. Just 1. That feels better. See, I'm so like this. By the way, someone wants you to make Zeffy longer. Oh. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So, I'm looking at this sheet. They have bolts on them and everything. I think I'm going to save that till later. But what they do have that I can make now is a ladder. And they're actually identical on both sides where the ladder is. It's not flipped. So I'm going to shift that over, not to the middle. Not quite to the middle, just off the middle a little bit. Yeah. That looks okay, I guess. Yeah. I mean, it's not going to be perfectly proportional, but I do see someone here saying that I should use orthographics. I mean, I don't. When you take pictures of something, it's never going to be truly ortho. Um, because you're never going to get the focal length right, or it's going to always have some kind of shifted perspective. So I just honestly, the easiest thing for me to do is hold something in my hand and build off of that. So shrink that, and this is going to be the ladder. And I'm going to just make it go like that. It does stick out a little bit, and it's a little shorter. So I'm going to go again to 0.125. This far side actually does line up, but the front side sticks out, and even that's a little too much. So about half that. And it just kind of sticks in like that. It looks kind of exactly like that, actually, which is strange. I know, but that's actually what it looks like on the model. And then how many steps are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And the one almost exactly in the middle is where the wedge part of the hopper meets. So how do I know what's in the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 10 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It needs to come down 4. 1, 2. Close enough. Close enough. Okay, so then it should have 2 above it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is, it's good enough, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Why not? So then there's that. Again, there's going to be so many people who are screaming right now, and I apologize profusely. So which way do I have this? I have it like that. I'm just trying to orient myself with the model that I'm holding. So it's like that. So now I'm going to duplicate and bring it over. I need to do 0.125. And do that, 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 and that. And, oh, it needs to be half that. There we go. Okay. Good start, good start. We're making a hopper car. Did this go from hoppers to Califan educational video? Yes. Yes. Let's see what you guys are saying. I don't think Thomas might be in the game, but he could be an admin engine, able to destroy chuggers. Ooh. I've had lots of good ideas as to how to put Thomas in from you guys. That's one I'm gonna post on a wall somewhere. I think you should have the footplate a little bit taller so you could have more prominent buffers. I hear what you're saying. Are you right? Are you right? Probably. I think you're right, actually. Thanks, Shiny. Oh, I should make that 125. So precise, but not. Looks better. I'm not going to touch it yet. It can change, but yeah. This one's too thick. This footplate's too thick, but okay. So now it's time to do the rest of the hopper. So I'm actually going to do the end walls because it seems to be a good starting place. I'm going to actually, and how I'm going to do it, I'm going to duplicate this one. and bring it out to about here. And raise it to about here. Yeah, okay. See, now it's starting to take shape. And I'm okay because there's actually going to be like, oh, interesting. It's rotated? Why does it do this? Why does Roblox do this? It's a perfectly fine part. Roblox does this all the time, and it is so annoying. Or it just rotates things when you move them. So, can you add Harrison? One day, but trust me, building an engine takes a lot longer than building a hopper car. I like these streams to kind of, you guys know, I like these streams to be around an hour. This one might be a little over that today because building rolling stock honestly takes a very long time. So just bear with me as we go through this. But we're already making some good progress. Okay, so there's that. And oh, interesting how that works. Okay. I'm actually looking again at this model. Someone's mentioning the triangular shapes. Those aren't wedges, actually, because if I pull up the picture, I guess, of the inside of the hopper, I guess the way that I should do that is, because it actually has to be open, is I should just take a regular part and, you know, rotate it to 45 degrees or something so that it can be open. Does that make sense? I think so. I think it does. And actually, I guess that's what I should do next. So I'm going to take this, duplicate it, and where does it have to go? I'm going to make this 2.5. And I'm going to bring it down all the way. And I'm doing this because apparently when I move it, it rotates things without me wanting. So, let's see. Whoa, too far. Although, that looks, in proportion to the hopper car that I have in my hand, that looks about right. Just about. Maybe just one last. There we go. Okay. And then, oh, that's actually a really interesting marker. It's the same height as this last step. If I bring this down to the height of the last step, actually it's slightly higher. I'm just looking. There's a little bar that connects. And it's slightly higher. Even, well, that's probably okay. Yeah, okay. And then I'm just going to bring it back to about there. Right? And that's about the open space in proportion. No, it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but, you know, it's going to be better, I promise. So I'm going to duplicate that. And I have to find the right height or the right rotation to make it line up. Right? Because it does line up almost perfectly. And actually, you know what? I'm doing this kind of wrong, aren't I? I'm going to go into here. I'm going to do Archimedes. And I just press buttons because I always change this. Oh, wait, it's that one. Then I do invert and flip. Okay. Now we're talking. 45. Not quite. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. Let's try 51. Let's see. Yes! Nice. Okay. So I'm actually then going to raise this a little bit. Should be smaller. 625. That is almost perfect, actually. Look at that. Look at that. Gee, what's half of that? 0.0125, yeah. And, whoa, just the tiniest gap ever. So raise that up like 1. Then bring it down 1. Oh, interesting. I think we're just going to have to live with it being just a little bit taller. I'm okay with that. There we go. Ooh, I suggest improving hoppers with rocks that can be loaded. What a great idea. What a great idea that is. Maybe we will see about that. I like that idea quite a bit. Okay. Now the other thing I'm noticing as I do this is that, oh, this is, okay. My mind is whirring in like a whole bunch of different directions. So these have to be, they have to stick out a little more. They have to come out to about there. And it looks like it does there already. But just not on this side, so. There we go. Okay. Hopper car. And then this actually, I think I was right, originally has to be a little thicker. Is that too much? I think that's actually too much. Yeah, like that. Okay. Okay. And I think actually that should be thinner. I know we just spent time making that level, but that's okay. Okay. Okay, sure. I think, again, I'm holding the hopper car in my hands trying to figure it out, right? So, actually maybe I was just a little bit bigger. There we go. See, I've got, like, attention to detail is my thing. That is my thing. Okay. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the outer walls. Although I guess this should actually be duplicated over there first. Although maybe not. Maybe not. I have an idea. I have an idea. Je suis une idée. I'm going to go there and bring this here. Yeah, the walls have to be much thinner. And I'm actually, watch this. Going to, actually I think I should duplicate this and bring it over with what I'm doing, how I'm doing this. I think I should. So this, duplicate, rotate. Let's see what's happening here. Where's my rotation gone? Oh well, whatever. Then I will bring it over to line up exactement. Speaking French today, sorry guys. I was practicing my French this morning. And then I'll bring it there. Like that. Is that 2? Actually, that's kind of right. Okay. I'm actually just going to make it shorter just by a hair so it doesn't touch exactly. Then I'm going to duplicate that and I'm going to bring it up. And just going to make it. Although I guess it doesn't really matter how I do this. I just thought that this might be the best way. Actually, it can just be that piece, I guess. Da 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 da! Oh, it needs to be shorter. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. And then I'm going to duplicate that. Bring it down there like that. And I'm going to duplicate that and bring it down there like that. Negate. Negate. I hope I'm not doing this too early. And union. Boom! Look at that! Doesn't that look better already? Boom! Making hopper cars! Okay. Yeah, that looks okay, I guess. Comes out enough. Although, darn, now that looks off. So I actually have to... That has to line up there. So 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. 3. Is that alright? No. There, and there, and oh wow, okay. How do I make that line up? It's hard to see with this in the way. That's a little easier to see. Whoa, too much. So then this. Oh dear. The controls in Roblox are so sensitive. Bring it up there like that, and then back. And then I'm going to do something I suggest you never do, which is unlock the move. Just this once. Oh, I can't even do that. Okay. Then bring it back 1, down 1, and then bring this over. And now unlock the move. Never do this. Too much. Okay. Bring it over there. Oh, we're so close. Come on. Up. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to bring this back in. Boom. Oh, but wait. It's wrong over here now, too. At least it's wrong. It's good on the other side. Oh, that looks good on the inside. In it. In it good. Okay. Fix it here. What did I do? 1, 2, 1, 2. Bring that back. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Is that a song? Probably. And there. I am doing this so perfectly different than the other side. Ooh, almost. For some reason I just had flashbacks to a play that I saw like 6 years ago. Probably longer than 6 years ago. I don't even remember what the play was. Hey, what are you guys watching on TV nowadays? I'd like to know about that. I'd like to get suggestions for things on TV. Because, yeah, I found some good shows lately. I found some good shows. This morning I was watching. I'll talk about that in a minute. So, okay. Yeah. So that's that. What about the green hopper car? I'm just going to recolor this, quite frankly. Yeah, I'm just going to recolor this so that when I put it in the game, there will be a green one and a red one as well. Yeah. Don't worry, I will replace it effectively. Okay. So now, actually, this is duplicated here. And it comes out 1, 2, 3. 3 looks good. So then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it just comes out a little bit. And I'm tempted to almost move the wall in a little bit more. But like just a hair. Because I know it's not like that on the actual model, but I feel like when you're playing in Roblox, you won't be able to tell. Ooh. Is that too much? It might be too much. Thoughts on the Chuggington Adventure Depot attraction? I'm looking forward to it. It'll be cool, I guess. I don't think I'm ever going to go. But I think it's something that could be really different and exciting for the brand. So let's see what happens. I'm not as big of a Chuggington fan as I used to be. Sorry guys, I just do this game because you guys like it, and it makes people happy. And that is my goal in life, is to make people happy. Make someone happy. Okay. So now, also looking at my hopper, there's a little bit of another indent around the hopper car itself. So I'm going to duplicate that, and I'm going to raise it up to the top of this. Okay. If you're following, are you following? I'm following. And then go 1, 2. Yeah, sure. And it's not quite the same. I should make that line up perfectly well. It's never going to be perfect, is it? It's never going to be perfect. Okay, there we go. Usually when I do this, I listen to music. So it's interesting to do it while I'm talking. 1, 2. And quite frankly, for some reason, full disclosure here, the music I listen to while I work on Roblox is most often Les Miserables. The movie, not just the regular musical, but like, you know, the one with Russell Crowe and Hugh Jackman. Most of you probably don't know what I'm talking about. I love that movie. It's a great movie. And there are people who disagree with me, and they're fine. They're entitled to their opinion. Okay, I moved it back a little bit. Just a little bit. Get off. It's my head now. I'm going to look up that song afterwards and dance to it, probably. Okay, so now I've got to kind of make it look like this, right? And with that, I can use wedges. But I actually think this has to line up exactly to that wall. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Done! Dinner's ready. Okay. And I'm going to duplicate it again. And how far does this go down? To about there-ish. Ish. Yeah, that looks about right. That looks about right. See, this is how I model in Roblox. It's just, yeah, that's about right. Good job. Pat on the back. Again, why so many people are probably watching this screaming. Like, how do you model in Roblox like this? Again, it's a surprise to me that the game even exists. And that it works. Like that, you know, and that people play it is another thing. And then I'll bring it back. How much did I reduce that? 1. I'll do it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, good enough. Again, it's not perfect, but it's good enough. Wedge time! Hello, Wedge. I should make sure that it's all smooth plastic. And I should actually make it the same color. So I'm going to do that. Copy. Oh, the sun's coming out. Oh, is it snowing? No. I can't tell. It is snowing. Ha, lovely. Christmas time again. How perfect. Okay, bring that into there. Bring that into there. And down. And there. And there. And there. Oh, not quite. Almost. It lied to me. It lied when it said it was touching. It isn't. How dare it. Actually, then, yeah, just a little bit more. Too much. Can I live with that? I guess I can. Sure. I'm going to live with it. Okay. And I'm going to go here. And here. Oh, lots of people are watching this morning. Hi, everyone. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat. I've been very busy building hopper cars. Yay! For all of you to enjoy. I do feel like that's coming up too much still. But, yeah, okay. So, I've been going back and forth on this. Sorry, guys. As to whether or not this wall is going too much. So, I'm going to just half it. Oh, that's better. That's better. Okay. Next on my list of things to do is duplicate that, I guess. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then I'll shrink it down to there and go 1, 2. I'm just going to bring it out. So duplicate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 1, 2. And then again, bring it out. And it's not quite perfect, but it's a starting point. I'm going to bring it in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go back to 0.25. And bring it up to the top here. Up to the top. Yeah. Go. And then there's another one in the middle. 625. Oh, too much. 125. 1. 1. And then I can do 625 to bring it out 1. Yeah. 125. Boom and boom and 625, which becomes 63 when it rounds. Boom. All right. We're looking like a hopper car now. It's looking a little more adequate for the game, I think. I'll put up the picture again of what the hopper car looks like. Yeah, we're getting to start. See, back and forth. Back and forth. I don't know. It's looking okay. I think the wheels are throwing me off. So ignore the wheels for now. Okay. Now it's time. Oh, there's one more thing that I have to do, actually. Sorry, guys. That is only on this side. Interesting. That's the advantage of having a model you can hold, is that those kind of mistakes are easy to spot. So I'm actually going to bring it out here. Should stick out just a little bit. Don't sing the song. It's going to be a challenge. And it does actually run out here. And then it just goes out there to about halfway in, like that. Yeah, just exactly like that. I duplicate. And again, I like doing the resize to move things like this because I find the move tool, again, rotates things like we saw earlier unnecessarily. And I don't know why or how to fix it. So I found ways to work around it. Okay, I'm going to talk to you guys. Oh my goodness, you guys are talking a lot and I haven't been paying any attention. I'm sorry. Use the same stud for everything you do. Not doing that. Sorry, Railroader. Thoughts on the Chuggington Adventure Depot? I already answered that. It'll be fun. Make the hoppers have 4 wheels. That's the plan. Don't worry. Can you add more underground tunnels in the underground rolling stockyard? One day, maybe. Do you think you can add Skylar, Hoot, Toot, and Piper? One day. Actually, I've been thinking about Hoot, Toot, and Piper quite a bit. And a little more than Skylar. But Skylar, you get 2 because there's Rosa, right? Same with Callie, although I don't know if I'll ever make Ty. I don't like that train. Bogey hopper cars. Great, I had the same idea too. Not doing that. You're the best Callie fan. Oh, thanks, Marco. I know you come and watch these all the time. I appreciate that. Let's see. Can you add Old Town? One day. When will you add Ebo the elephant? Probably when the safari park comes. Ooh. Safari park is, well, yeah, this is the thing. Is like now that all the tunnels are open, the tracks are kind of in place for those kinds of locations to pop up. Let's see. I love Piper. Oh, I know. She's awesome. At some point, can you make a model of Speedy? He's my favorite steam chugger. Yeah. I kind of like Speedy too. And the ice caves are kind of made with him and Frostini in mind. But I don't know when Speedy's actually going to come. Olwen was heavily requested. And it took me a while to get her going. But she's there. And now I think she is very popular in the game. So the last thing I have to do kind of to the walls is add the bolts. And what I do to add bolts is I just take a sphere. Is the color still there? It is! Brilliant. And just make it really tiny. Small, 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 teeny, weeny, weeny. That's probably good enough, I think. Is that in the center? No. Okay, then I'll make it just a little smaller. Just like that. And bring it in. Ooh, in too much. In too much. Bring it out. Kind of like to have it at the halfway point. Yeah, there we go. Is that centered? Yeah, it is actually. Brilliant! Okay. 0.25, and I'm going to bring it down to where I can actually track it, which is just above. Did I move it the wrong way? I totally moved it the wrong way. Just ignore that. Just about there-ish. Actually, it's just down a little bit more. There we go. Sure. Actually, I do think it is centered. I'm just going to center it because that's easier for me. It's not like 100% accurate, but it's easier for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Perfect. Then you take these, duplicate, and you bring them here. And it should line up, although it doesn't, because obvious reasons. It doesn't want to. Okay. Actually, they should be more like that, I think. Or up and in and in. There we go. Perfect. And then actually, then this duplicates and comes down about there. Yeah, perfect. That's an okay height. Maybe just a little bit higher. Duplicate, and I'm going to bring it just to touch that. I'm going to make it just touch that as well, and then I'm going to take them both. And there we go. And then I'm going to duplicate it, and there, and there, and there, and then take these two, duplicate it, there, and there. Perfect. Look at that. That's a hopper car, all right. Okay, and then take these. This is some quality YouTube content here, guys. Just quality. Oops. Like that. And like that. Oops, save, autosave. I should actually probably save this, shouldn't I? Because if this crashes, saving, perfect. Always save your projects, kids. I don't actually know how Roblox's autosave is. Has anyone ever had to experience that? I feel really sorry if you have. Yeah, then I just got to bring this over to the other side now. Yeah, so what I've been watching on TV, I'll talk about that a little bit. What was I watching today? This morning I was watching All In. All or Nothing. Why did I think it was All In? They did a series about the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm like, oh, I know the Maple Leafs. So I'm watching that. It's okay. I'm not a Leafs fan. I've got another team that I cheer for. But it's kind of fun to watch. You know, get the inside of a hockey team. See how it works. You know, no harm in that. Maybe it makes me appreciate them a little more, which is why I was hesitant to watch it. Okay, I'm actually like very competitive with the sports, with the few sports that I do follow. And I always cheer for Team Canada. Always. And it is not. Toronto Maple Leafs are not Team Canada, as Toronto likes to think they are. Okay. So there's that. And then... oh dear, this is like the boring part. Sorry, guys. Watching me place bolts. Actually, these ones are smaller. Oh, that's very small. But accurate. And there. And 0.25 duplicate. Yeah, actually that's... it is actually closer to the top. There. Oh, it's so useful to have this. I don't know how much that is. How much I raised it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, a little tall. Which means I'm actually going to bring it down 1. I'm going to cheat. 2, 3, and 4. And there we go. And do the same. Bring it there. And there. Okay, I think we're done with bolts. Are we? Yes! Okay, technically, then this side of the wall is complete. Hooray! Which means that it now gets duplicated and brought to the other side. Okay. That actually looks pretty good. That looks, yeah, imagine, this is what you guys were playing with before. This is what you're going to be playing with now. We've moved up. We've moved up. They look okay. Oh, why would you update the hover cars if they look okay? You know, just, you know, be grateful. I don't know. I don't know why I would, to be honest with you. Just because it's kind of fun. And I did think they were the one piece of rolling stock that was lacking compared to everything else. I genuinely did. And honestly, I thought it might be kind of fun to stream how I make something. So that people could see the disasters. Okay, not what I wanted. I wanted... come on. Lighting! Now watch this. It's dark here. It's kind of hard to see. So I need... time of day. Or, yeah, here we go. Not quite what I wanted. Oops. Oops. Redo that, please. And... lighting. Lighting. I said lighting. There we go. Geographic latitude. That's what I'm looking for. Ah, there we go. See, now I can see. Except I can't see when I'm moving over. Oh no! Help! Okay. I'll take that. And move it over here. Whoa. That's weird. Nope, too far. 0625. There we go, that's right. I guess. In. Yeah, good. And in. Yeah, okay. I'll buy that. And then take that. And in. I guess I could have just unioned the other side or something. Is it really that off? Yeah, that's better. Can't tell if it's that off here. I guess I could have just unioned the other side. Oh well. I'm sorry. Geographic latitude. Put it back to 0 just for a second. Is it that off? Wow, it is. Interesting. I buy that more. Okay. Then I'm going to take this, and 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 not that, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And duplicate that. I'm just going to put it over here for now so I can grab them all. Geographic latitude. Where is it? There it is. Brilliant. Take all of these guys. And I'll just slap them in. There we go. Now we're moving. Go lighting. I was reading what you guys were saying for a second. And 0. These ones, I think, can be unioned. I think these can be unioned. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so close. 2, 2, 3, 4, and oh, so close again. 5. Okay, I'm gonna hit union. I'm gonna save first. Usually unioning with spheres. Actually, that takes time, so I'm not going to do that. And I'm gonna take the same side here then. This, 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 this. Hi, Milan. Welcome, Milan. Glad to have you. What hockey team do you cheer for, Milan? I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious. Because, I mean, you're in a province with more than one. Lucky you. Okay. And then this, 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 this. Oops. This, 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 this. Nope, not that. And that. Oh, that's a good thing I have fun. Okay, that sticks out too much. I think. I honestly can't tell. Oh, but those ones stick out not enough. Shoot. I thought they were all at the same level. Apparently not. Alright. Save, autosave, perfect, thank you. Hold on, I'm going to just adjust the lighting again. Here we go. Take those. Oh no! They're just ever so slightly off because of the rotate. There we go. Fixed. No, not fixed. Oops. Okay, I actually think these have to be dealt with separately. Unfortunately. Take that. Take that. Nothing else I'd rather do on a Saturday morning than spend with you guys. Because you guys are lovely. Okay. That. And, oops, I lost them. I think. Did I? I didn't mean to. Okay, so then these middle ones have to move just like that, I think. That might not be enough, but maybe at least I could see them. Still not enough. I hate when it's just ever so slightly off-centered, you know? Well, I'll be able to see them there, I guess. Okay. Go, that's better. This and this. And this and this. And this and this. Oh, I can't wait to be done with bolts. So you guys are lucky. You can just switch it off if you're bored. I don't. Not the biggest hockey fan, but I'm a hometown hauler. Windsor Spits. What hockey league is that? Is that the OHL? I know, like, my knowledge of sports is kind of limited to when I worked in broadcast and what I hear on TV. That's like what's out there. Okay. Oh no! What? I hit duplicate. Oh, that is. Did anyone say anything? Why didn't anyone stop me? Oh, okay. Even if you had tried, I wouldn't have looked. I hit duplicate. Ugh. How annoying is that? Wow. Oh dear. It's just that kind of day. I was hoping, for all our sakes, that we would be done with bolts. But we're never done with bolts. Well, I've been streaming for an hour. I hope you guys are still enjoying. I think, you guys, how much you think? I think I'm just going to stream this till the hopper's done. Are you guys okay with that? Because the other option is just wait till next week to finish. But I do kind of like finishing what I've started. Okay. So then these bolts, these old things, should be duplicated. Brought over here. And we'll take all 4 of them, duplicate, and bring them over here. Just make sure they were duplicated. Yes, thank you. I will deselect those. Go to 0.25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't remember what they were. Just kind of work until it looks right, I guess. Oh, the other side doesn't even have bolts. Why doesn't the other side have bolts? Well, it would look weird if I made them without bolts, so I'm going to make them have bolts. And then, actually, then these should be lower. Then I'm going to take these, duplicate. Okay, I think this is the last I have to do with bolts. Hooray! 625. Push in. A little more. Too much. Come out. Come out, Henry! My favorite LGBTQ episode of Thomas is Come Out, Henry. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Brilliant. I think we're done with bolts. No, we're not. Just when you think you're done with bolts, you're not. Because this thing has more. Just like that. And down. Boom, boom. Boom. No, not quite. Boom. There we go. Boom. Boom, boom. 125 again. These bolts are making me go crazy. And bring it out like that. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Ugh. I think these are the last of them. I said that last time, didn't I? Okay. Okay. We're done with the bolts. We're actually almost done with this. We're very close to being done. Okay. Did you know there's a GUI script when you change train speeds? Yeah, I know. I don't like the trains being able to go. What happens then is they crash into each other. No. No. Trust me. No. So there's a little ladder, and I'll show it to you in the picture again. There's a little ladder just in front of the first wheel on the bottom left of the carriage, and I think that's what we should build next. So we're going to take this. I should probably make it like 0.125. Bring it down. And oh, it's in the way of the wheel, isn't it? In it. But it is right. Let's make it shorter. I'm gonna just I will make it I'll turn collisions off is how I'll fix that. So then what's right? Just like that. And again, I'm just going to turn collisions off. But also the wheel won't be there, will it? Because this is not a bogeyed hopper car, like you guys are saying it is. I promise. I promise. Smarter than that. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. I'm going to hit union on that. Duplicate. I don't even have to rotate it. And bring it over here. Not quite. Not quite. There we go. And then 0.125. And yeah, sure, good enough. Whoa! Okay, see, this is the thing with the move tool, is that it rotates it. Urgh. And it's just like enough for everything to get messed up. So yeah, I'm going to turn off collisions on those. Okay. Now we're talking. Say, because you did that awesome trailer in 2021, thank you, why not make your own fan-made Chuggington series using your own Roblox models and sets? Maybe. Hate you being bugged, but can you work quicker? No. This is me working. Like, this is actually the fastest it's kind of taken me to build rolling stock before. So, yeah, that's why I hope if these live streams are doing anything, it's kind of proving why it takes forever to do things. Sorry, guys. So I'm going to duplicate that, bring it around there, there, there. And it's actually going to be kind of like, I should have just taken the second ladder and done this. Because it's going to be just a little taller than the second step. Actually, it's going to finish. I'll start, whoa. Finish just a little below the second step. Where's Thomas Talk? It's on my channel. You can still watch it. Although I think that news is just a little dated now. Just a little. I think it's old news. Get it? Old news. Oh, I crack myself up. Said Diesel 10. Okay, so something like that, I guess. And then something like that. Although this one should actually come out just a wee bit. Don't sing. Don't sing. And make that the same color. Shrink, shrink, shrink. Is that right? I guess so. Okay, and bring it down. No, what happened to you? You were the right way, and then you weren't. Or maybe you never were, and I just didn't notice. Oh, not quite. Yeah, it's more like that. Oh, interesting how that's built, actually. That is actually quite interesting how that's designed. Because the other way of doing this is just to go like that. Take this, bring it out, take this, bring it out, take this, bring it out. Don't yell at me for doing this, guys. Hold on. And then bring that out like that, I guess. Bring that back down. Now this, I guess, should be taller, longer. You wish you could be faster, bigger, stronger. You wish you could have more than 6 small wheels. That's a great song. Is that gonna work? Union? Kind of. Almost. Negate. Okay. Select. 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 Union. Ah, there we go. Then I'm just gonna push it in just a little bit. Don't sing. Don't sing. There. Boom. Do 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 do. Bring it over here. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now the last thing that kind of has to be done is just the top edge. How am I going to do that? I haven't even thought about that. Oh man, it's a wedge and then a cylinder Oh, I know how I'm going to do that. Again, you guys are probably going to scream at me for this, and that's okay. That is okay. Hey, Califan, who will be in the new spring update? Haven't decided yet. Don't expect anything, though, I guess, before March or April. I'm going back to set in March, and I'm actually doing a lot of traveling in March at the moment, if as long as things don't become crazy with COVID, like they are right now. Then I plan to be doing quite a bit of traveling in March. And then April, I'm also going to be quite busy, so I actually don't know. When I'm working, I work, usually a 12 to 14 hour day, 5 days a week, right? So my weekends, I don't have evenings off, and if I do, I'm just kind of spending it to myself. And on weekends, I spend that time with my family, seeing them, having dinner with my parents, and anyone else I can see. There we go. So yeah, it is kind of hard to get this stuff done. It's been great right now because I've taken quite a bit of time off, which is why you've probably been able to see a little bit more of this than you have in the past. But I guess my warning for that is just don't expect it to become the normal thing, because I have a job and I need to work to pay the bills. And that's just, how it is, unfortunately. And that kind of comes first. So, okay. Well, that's too much of an edge, I think. How's that? Is that still too much? I think so. So I'll bring it in a little bit. Yeah, okay. Guess I'll buy that. Sorry, guys. And, well, it should actually come out just a little bit more. Don't sing. Then I will take a cylinder, and I will make it smaller. Although it has to line up with... Oh, that is actually on top. Perfect. And I'm going to do that. Oh. So actually then it should come out there. And it should go down. That, okay. So now that edge has to line up with that. So down a bit, and then that looks like it lines up. Excellent. And then here's the interesting thing with this. Yeah, that is actually quite interesting. How am I going to do this? Because, okay, I know. Raise it up a bit and make it a little wider. And then I will bring it back down. Just until it lines up. There we go. Good enough, I guess. So I'm actually now going to make this smaller, because I have a plan. And you're not in it. Get it? Oh, it's Diesel 10 from the movie. Did I just ruin my plan? Maybe. Maybe I did. I'm going to duplicate that. And I'm going to bring it up and bring it back. And put it in the center. Bring it down like that. Then, need a block. There it is. Thank you. Oh, just what I needed. And up it goes, and wider. So that needs to negate. That needs to negate. So I'll take that, and I will union it together. Ooh, almost. Almost. But not good enough. So negate, union. Oh, interesting. Not really. It isn't really interesting. Taller. Ask me some questions, guys. Talk to me. I love talking to you guys. And I hope you enjoy talking to me. Ooh. Not quite again. It has to line up with that. Again, the fact that I'm not using a stud thing is probably annoying some people. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. Negate. There. Negate. I took a risk by doing something a little more complicated with rebuilding a hopper cart today. Do you guys like that? Do you like these longer style builds, or would you rather that in future I do something a little bit, you know... Last time I spent time on wheels. I do want to redo the couplings in the game. You know, what would you guys like to see with this kind of stuff? I mean, it's, you know, they're for you. These videos are for you. I can do them for myself. But, you know, why would I do that? Talking to myself isn't as fun as it is talking to you guys. Oh, oops. Need that. Sorry, I'm going to do it again. And up. Nope, not quite. And up. Good enough. So then that's going to be the perimeter. Oh, it's giant though. Oh well. What would you feel would make a great Chuggington theme park? I just want rides. I just want chuggy rides. Chuggy rides. Yay! Chuggington. Chuggington. Okay. Come on. Where's the thing that does what I want it to do? Oh, it's just a giant thing. Okay. So, oops. Invert. Flip. Yeah, like that. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that looks terrible. Oh, wow, that does look kind of bad. But that's okay. What happens if I move it out a little? A little bit more. Actually, that doesn't look so bad. Not as bad as I thought it did. And there we go. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. So now what I have to do is I just have to take this and duplicate it. Yes. And then slide it over. Save. And 90 degrees. And just slide it over again till it kind of lines up with where it has to go. Yeah, that's kind of good enough. And then I'm going to take this, separate it, bring it over, and this has to be separated too. Bring it over, separate, negate again, separate, negate, boom, 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 boom. That doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad. I want to see Rocky Ridge Mine. You know what? I really like the quarry. I don't know. Let's see, what do you guys think? Oh, what do you think of All Engines Go? That's some talking fuel. I still have yet to see a full episode of it, and to be honest with you, I don't really want to. I mean, it's kind of... Oh, I should be choice with my words. It's a disgrace to what Thomas is. To everything that Thomas stood for. And, you know... I mean, I can only imagine being one of the people that brought Thomas to life in its originality. You know, like one of the, you know, we know people in our community now. We have Mike O'Donnell in our community, but, you know, even people like David Bitton and that kind of stuff. I can only imagine how a show like All Engines Go existing, like how they could see something that they worked so hard on to create and make a certain way, you know, to see someone kind of take it and throw everything out the window. It's not the first time that that's happened. You know, and I think people go crazy when they do it to Sonic, but because Thomas the Tank Engine is just a children's show, you know, it's almost like there's no voice. So, you know, I'm kind of... I don't like All Engines Go. There's just nothing in it for me. I understand that there are people that do like it. That's great. I'm glad that you can find something in it that brings you joy. Unfortunately... I can't do that for myself. But for those that can, good on you. And I'm glad that you're still getting new Thomas content that meets your expectations. Unfortunately, again, for me, that just, you know, isn't the case. But I think people are allowed to like it. I think there are kids that are allowed to like it. But I just think, you know, the trend in kids shows nowadays to make everything super loud and flashy does leave out a huge part of the audience that once upon a time really enjoyed Thomas the Tank Engine and may not be able to enjoy it as much anymore. Okay. Hopper car is done-ish. Oh, wait a minute. There's things. There's like these little ridges in the top that maybe if I wasn't so concerned about I would do, but I don't really want to. If I pull up the picture, maybe the top, you can see, you can't really see it that one. Maybe if I put up this one, there are ridges in that top edge, but you can kind of see here in the top edge what I've been doing, and yeah, what it kind of looks like on the inside. And I think that doesn't look bad at all. Like, this is pretty good, I think. That's what I think. Okay. So... buffers. Let's start with buffers. The buffers are actually... Oh, this is going on forever, guys. I'm sorry. But this is still one of the longest builds that I've... or one of the fastest builds that I've done. I am actually going to use the old buffers. And I'm just going to make some modifications. Those are giant. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Look at that. Giant buffers. I'm going to separate it. And actually... yeah, I'm just going to delete them. And I'm going to bring it down like that. And that's a good size. And actually the buffers are the same color, and they're like a brighter silver. And that sticks out a good amount, actually. And I'm going to make it stick out just a little bit more. Bring it down just a little bit. Don't sing. Don't sing. It's not bad, actually. And then I'm going to bring it down even more. And have this stick out. Like that. And then this, duplicate. There we go. Buffers! Yay! And I'm going to just take those and union it. That's actually at a pretty good spot in relation. How far away is it from the edge? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it actually just sticks over the edge. Yeah, okay, good on the other side of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take those. Rotate around. And to the other side. New hopper car, everyone. The wheels actually need some work too. I think that's what I will work on. I'm kind of debating if these wheels should stay or not. You know what I'm going to do? So someone, I have this, and I have this sitting here, and this is actually what the tutorial that Railroader sent me was to do with this new car here. And, yeah, so what I'm actually going to do is, just in case, I'm going to take these wheels and this box. The gliders, actually, I should make not transparent, just so that I can see them. And I'm going to duplicate those and just get them out of the way. And actually, I'm going to just straight up delete these, I think. That actually, without the wheels, that actually looks pretty good. Now we're talking. Now that the wheels are gone, now we're talking. Okay. And then I'm going to delete this, or duplicate it, sorry, and bring it over here. And what is the tutorial that I saw? Tutorial that I saw. Okay. First, you want to delete 3 of the wheels. Really? Okay. I think I understand the tutorial. I think I do. Actually, what I'm going to do to start off is, that says lighting. Why won't it do thing anymore? So then these should change from a ball to cylinder, right? And they should be much thinner. Those are not the same width whatsoever. Like that, right? Okay. And let me just test it really quick, just to make sure. Play here. You can just use hinge constraint. I don't know how. Oh, all the bolts fell off. And that doesn't work. Oh well. Okay. I don't know how to use hinge constraint though. Should I try that? Okay. Watch me learn how to use hinge constraint. Okay. This is what we always get into, guys, is the wheels. The issue with the wheels. I'm gonna do that. Actually, I should just start afresh, I guess. So, cylinder. Hinge constraint. I'm gonna try that. Sorry, Railroader. That got really confusing for me, that tutorial. And it probably shouldn't have. I do just want to use these wheels again. Wheels. Duplicate. Off you come. How do I get rid of that hinge? Is it somewhere on here? Surface. Hinge. Well, I'm actually surprised that I knew that. So then I have to do a hinge constraint, right? That's what you're saying? And turn off joint surfaces. The wheels have to be around there-ish. Yeah. 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 So like there. I'm just going to do a test with one wheel and see. Oops, don't want to do that. So create, you can't see this coming up. Hinge. So if I just change that to one stud, I think I actually understand. One stud to actually, I think I know an easy way to do this. How do I hit escape? Let me get rid of that attachment. Watch this. Watch me figure out Roblox. Oops. That's not the middle. That's the middle. And bring this out. And actually I do want to join surfaces with this, with the box. Please, do it. I want to make it gray, just so that I can see. And I'm going to create a hinge constraint from here into the center of that, okay? And then I'm going to move it onto it. And can I see if that works? Oh, does that work? Or it's just anchored? Jerry, man, I don't know if you're telling me OMG because it's working or because I'm somehow doing the right thing or what? Okay, if I take those and duplicate it, I am doing the right thing, really? Just understand, this is me guessing at this point. I am guessing now. But okay, I have to make this small cylinder uncollided. Okay. Turn that off. Boom, boom. Rotate. Bring it around to here. Except the small cylinder has to be attached to this box. So join surfaces, please. Join surfaces. I don't think that's going to work, but what I'll do is I'll just anchor it as part of the box. So would that work in theory? Okay, so it's hovering above the rails right now. If I hit play here. Come on, please work. Oh, those wheels stayed on. That wheel rolled off, probably because it's not joined. Oh, I don't have the run in here. Okay, I'm going to delete that. I'm going to take Hodge and I'm going to ram it. Come on, Hodge. There we go. Ram that. Oops. How do I delete this stuff? Make it go away. Okay, and yeah, just go away. Well, it's anchored, I think, that car. Oh, so one of the wheels fell off. I am very confused. Again. Oh, the buffers fell off. Yeah, everything fell off. Okay. This is what I'm going to do first. I'm actually going to do an advanced weld. So I'm going to take this, this. Or actually, you know what? Yeah, it is just selecting everything except for the wheels. And making sure that that's it. Is that it? Yeah, great. Group it together. Hopper body. And then I have to anchor it. And then I have to take an advanced weld from where? Not there. Olwyn? Does Olwyn have an advanced weld in there somewhere? Please do. Olwyn body. Advanced weld! Hooray! And I'll paste it into that. Okay. And that can go away. Actually, I'm just going to take everything here and shift it over like that. And I'm going to bring Hodge closer. Oh wait, those are the couplings. Oops. I'll undo it. I promise. I promise. Wheels attached? Okay, it's stuck together. It worked! It worked! I did it! Well, with your guys' help, it worked! Oh, awesome! Oh, great! Oh, fantastic! Okay. So, just to be sure, that and all of that are the things that can go away. I just really want to be sure. So I'm going to take this then and move it onto here. Take this and move it onto here. And then the deleter can go, should go maybe here. And then these, I guess, should actually be moved inwards a little bit. And up, and there. Same thing with this. Inwards, and up, and there. Do the same for the other side. Inwards, and up. Inwards. Okay, so then I know what to do from here. Just create a regular weld from this to this, right? Create a weld from this to this, okay. And now let's test it out. Oh, wait, hold on. And then this has to be welded as well to something. Do the same thing. Okay, let's try it. Come on, Hodge. Beep, beep. Move you over. Down there. Guys, this is... I know, this is a 2-hour stream. Oh, wait, I have to add the doors on the bottom of the hopper still. It's gonna work? Please work. It works! Yay! Hodge is pulling a hopper, guys. Oh, wow, that looks great. That looks fantastic. I think it probably needs some density to it, because it's... Although maybe that's okay that it's bumping around like that, because then you can pull a ton of them. Oh, fantastic. That's great. It works! Okay. Oh, I'm so happy. Which means... Oh, I know how to make this work now! Oh, ace. Just ace. Okay. I need these wheels. Yeah. And just let me... Or just do that and then that. There it is. This is fantastic, guys. I feel so good. I feel so, so good. Okay. And I'll raise you up. These wheels should all become, I guess, 0. Or like 1 transparency. Although maybe this one will just stay 0.5 for now. And simply so that this like that. There we go. I think that's even. So now I need to create a hinge constraint. Oh, it doesn't have one because it's a thing. How do I make it find the middle? Oh dear. Unless, hang on, I take one of these and I duplicate it, right? And it needs to not be parented. Where'd it go? Okay, this, just make it part of workspace. Okay, yay! Okay, then I'll take it and I'll dump it like there. Does this make sense what I'm doing? And I'm going to create a weld from it to this. And then I'm going to create a hinge constraint from this to this. Does this make sense? And I'm going to make this can't collide is off. Good. I'm just going to make it sit like that. Or I can come out a little more. Yeah, I can come out to there. Actually, it should just kind of sit around there. So then if I take this wheel and I make it transparency 1. Okay. Is this going to work? Is this going to work? I'm shocked that I figured this out. Oh, it's anchored. It's probably anchored. That's why. That's why it's doing that. So I'll take the wheel. Where is it? Not that wheel. This wheel. Yeah. And are you anchored? You're not anchored. But maybe that's anchored. It is anchored. Okay. Play here. Sorry guys, I know this is taking forever. I'm literally learning how to do this. Okay, come on. Please. Oh, it doesn't spin though. It doesn't spin. Or does it? I don't think it does. I don't know why it doesn't spin. These wheels spin. Now if I make this transparent, I just want to see if this cylinder is spinning. Let's see. Get in. Thought I made the roof. Oh, it isn't spinning. Interesting. Why isn't that spinning? Why isn't it spinning? Hinge constraint. Maybe that's okay. They don't have to spin. In which case, like, I might as well just, you know. It's that wheel, yeah. Turn it off. If I can figure it out, go for it. I can't figure it out. Sorry. Okay, that and that. Yeah, perfect. Now I'm going to duplicate it. And then do 0.15. That. Actually. Oh, is it because it has this in it? It has the attachment motor. I don't really want that. Okay. Let's keep going here. Hinge constraint. No, we don't want that there. We want it to go from here to this. Stop it. To, come on. This guy. Yeah. Is it just because it had the attachment motor in it? Maybe that's all it is. Okay, let's try that. I think you're right, Shiny. They don't have to spin. All wheels have to spin, including engine fans. Oh well. That's okay. Still looks cool. I like this. I'm into this. I am into this, guys. Okay. Now, I mean, this is almost a 2-hour stream now. Do you guys actually want to keep watching this? Or should I finish this off stream? Because there's still a little bit of work to do here. I'm happy to keep doing this on the stream, but only if you guys are going to watch. I mean, I also think about the replay value here, right? Like, who watches a 2-hour stream? Will you update with these tonight? I mean, I can. As soon as they're finished, they're going in. Like, my intention is to put these in the game as soon as they're finished. So, okay, let me get rid of that hinge constraint, and let me get rid of that hinge constraint. Let me put it to one stud. That's a hinge. So go from there to there. Yeah. And go from here to here. And I'll do 1, 2, 5 again. I'll bring them in. I actually can't believe I figured this out. I can keep watching this. I am watching. Okay. Okay, as long as you guys are watching, I'll keep doing this. I don't know why the wheels don't spin. Maybe one day I'll figure it out. And then I can just make that adjustment. But for now, I think that's a pretty big achievement. To figure out how hinge constraints work on the stream. That's a really nice looking hopper car. You know? I really like this. Okay. Um, yeah, I know what you mean, Jerry, man, that they don't have to spin, right? Just because of the shape of them. You can't really tell from a distance. It's only when you're looking up close. But the other thing is, and I don't know which picture shows it. That's a coupling. That's the top. This, but like you can see, like the bogies. I want to call them bogies because that's the only word I can think of. Like go in front of the wheels. That's what I'm going to work on next. So that's what I'm going to do now. So actually, they're going to be covered. So it probably won't even matter, right? Um, it is just an extra detail. So I'm going to make, very quickly, this, and this at transparent again. Oh, guys, this looks great. I feel really good about this. See, I'm having a great day. I'm having a great day. I can't... okay, I need to finish this quickly, though, because I do have to head out in about an hour, and I don't want this to take another hour. So... Oh, dear, this is going to be hard. How to make these chassis. I'm looking at it. Okay. It's very much like what we did up here, right? Just different. Those wheels actually have to come in a bit, which isn't entirely possible. The only way to do it is to actually make this just a tad wider. Are there bolts on it? No, there aren't. Oh, good. Okay. Just like a tad. I don't want it to be too wide. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off collisions on it just so that it doesn't bump into anything. Because I know that the Safari car, for example, actually struggles to go through the depot just because it comes out quite a bit. Okay, and I'm actually going to just duplicate this and bring it down. And I can turn joined surfaces back on. And then I'm going to just make it pretty thin, I guess. Where are the actual wheels? Where do they sit? That's that wheel, I thought. Although maybe it isn't. What is that? Is that where the wheels are? What happened here? That's a wheel. How did that end up back there? Shouldn't be. And I should also turn off joint surfaces. Yeah, it should be like there. You know. So then actually, well, this has collisions turned off actually, so it doesn't even matter, does it? So I will just make it a little wider like that. And I'm going to make it gray. Yay! And I'm just going to try and make it the same size as the wheel. It actually does have to come out a little bit. Too much. Like that. Okay. Does anyone think they should make a Chuggington movie like they did with Paw Patrol? I mean, the thing is that usually movies with kids shows don't actually do a lot of good for the brand. I am shocked, like actually shocked, that the Paw Patrol movie made money. Very rarely does that happen. You know, Thomas and the Magic Railroad wasn't the, you know, success that they thought it might be. You know, it's always a gamble when you're making a movie from a kids show. And that's too gray, but I think that's better. I think what I'd rather see them do instead of making a movie or, you know, like along those lines is, you know, just make a really good season. I'd like to see them bring back more characters. I think the cast has been too simplified. Oh, that's why it looks weird, because it is actually off. There we go. Actually, it should come in a little bit on either side. That part is actually pretty narrow. So now what happens is there's actually wedges that go in there. But actually, oh darn. Oh darn! There's my Canadian coming out. These wedges... What's the best way to do this? I guess this is the best way to do it. These wedges need to just line up with it. So hang on. Let me get it the direction it has to be in. Like that. Make it really small. Small, 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 teeny, weeny, weeny. And join surfaces, please. Yeah, perfect. There we go. Now we're talking. And just looking at this, there's like two levels to it. There's like a really kind of smaller one, and then there's a really sharp one like that. So I'm actually going to... That looks about right. It's like a cube, kind of. I'm just going to rotate it. And I'm going to scale it just because I don't want anything funky to happen like it did there. See, like, this is the thing, is that it just rotates, like, just the tiniest bit, and it shouldn't. Yeah, see, and I'm just going to actually just reattach it. I think that's the simplest way of doing this, is just reattach it. Just go back on. Oh, there we go. Is that the same? No. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Before I run out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it is the same size. Perfect. And then... actually, that is wrong. This is wrong. I'm going to make it just one shorter. I have to bring it out by 2, I guess. And that's so that I can do this here, like that. Yeah, just like this. There we go. That's looking okay. Almost. And okay, so that's a good start. Good start to the shape. I will show you again. I'll pull up this picture of the hopper. And yeah, that's a good start. And it isn't perfect. See, yeah, like with that in the way, you'd never be able to tell that it isn't rotating. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to duplicate that and make it basically as thin as it can get. And I'm going to shrink that in like that. And I'm going to do the same here and here. Now, this should actually be... Oh, wait, hang on. I could just do Archimedes and figure out the right angle that way. Why? Oops. Let's try to move it. 45. 55. Save, sure. 60. That doesn't look bad. So we'll do 60 and then 60 and then 45 or 43. Nope, 47. So 60 and then 47. I'm just going to model that on the other side. We'll start with 60, and then 47 down like that. Okay, I'm not sure if you understand quite what I'm doing, but I'm just doing this basically. Right, so that these wedges just fill it in. And I'm going to bring that down 1, bring that down 1, and if I do Archimedes, what do I have to set it at to make it even? 90, too much. 80, no. 75, 76, 77, 77 looks pretty good. What does it say the official rotation is? Oh, it's close enough. Boom! Oh, that looks good. Okay. Now we're talking. Now what I have to do is duplicate this, bring it up here like this, and bring it like halfway. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna hit launch. It just has to be like a slight arch. Yeah, like that. And yeah, actually I'm gonna live with that. And I'm just gonna make it go the other way. Turn that off. And boom. Actually, yeah, that's what I have to do. And the other thing I actually have to do here is bring it out more. So I'll do that, and that. And I'm actually going to hit union, like that. I'm just going to bring it out just a tad, like that. Yeah, and I know it's not right. I'll fix it, don't worry. And duplicate that, bring it up, and out, and like that. Yeah, I'm going to duplicate that, bring it up. You know what I'm doing. Out. Actually, then I should separate this. And I should bring this back to the way it was before. Okay. Boom, boom. It's just because it's a straight edge, like on the model that I have. So I'm going to hit that, negate, and take that, and hit union. Boom. Actually, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Separate. Sorry. This needs to come out like 1. That. And then that is the angle it has to be in. Take that out. Just shoot it out straight. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. It should come out just like a hair more. And just out like that. Yeah, just make it a little more prominent. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. Oops. This. 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 Oh yeah, autosave, sure. This. 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 Is that everything? It is everything. And I'm just going to bring it in like a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. It's all can't collide us off on everything. Good. And actually everything should be anchored as well in this. Yeah, perfect. It is. Excellent. Okay. So now there's just a little bit more that I have to do here. Oops. How did that happen? Get in. Don't be silly. Wow, okay. Just be like that, I guess. What is happening? How did that not move with everything else? How come those didn't move with everything else? I had them selected. Still out, just a bit, really. Ah. There we go. Roblox can be great when you're playing it. When you're building, it's terrible. Okay, then I'm going to take this and duplicate it and 0.125, do this, and then this, and then bring it across like that. Yeah, that looks good. And then there is a box in the middle. I'll show you a picture. Like there's this little box in the middle of the chassis. Can I zoom in on this picture? Whoa, no, don't do that. On the picture, there we go. And I'll bring it in just a little so you can see. Oh, it's out of reach now. There we go. There's this little box right in the middle of that chassis that I'm just going to have to model. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Almost there. I don't think I can do this too much longer. I do have to head out soon. Okay. I'm gonna duplicate it. And I'm actually just gonna go 1. 1, 2. Or just, we'll start with 1. Then we'll go 2, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. And then it does go down to about there, and actually that is about the point where it stops. Maybe just, yeah, that is about the point where it stops. Okay. 0.0625, which rounds up again. That looks too narrow, actually. 0.125. Just gonna make it boom, and then boom. And where are my wedges? Wedges! Oh, I'm in the wheel now. That's why the wedges aren't gonna behave. Okay, duplicate, please. Come on down. It's like The Price is Right. Come on down. Do 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 do. This is what the stream has become. And does anyone ever wanted? Does anyone watch The Price is Right? It's a fun show. It's quite fun. It's an enjoyable laugh. Actually, I'm doing this wrong too. This has to come down there. Duplicate. This is the thing with rotating it that way. What if I rotate it that way? And then brought it over. How's my rotate orientation? See? Ugh. Bring it over there. Bring it over. Oh, wait a minute. Why did it do that? It's not the right way. Ugh. Do that. Nope. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. You know what, actually, I'm going to just delete it and take one of the other wedges. Because I feel like that's a better thing to do. Duplicate. Scale back. We're doing it, guys. We're making trains. Does anyone here watch Underground Ernie? I mean, it's very important to be Ernie, you know? You know what I mean? Yeah, they do actually have to come up quite a bit. Boom, 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 boom. See, I'm doing this for you guys. Okay, there we go. There's that. And then I really just want to take it and duplicate it. There we go. Boom, boom. Spinny, spinny. Uppy, uppy. No, what the heck happened there? Has it already been duplicated? Yeah, it has. Spinny, spinny. And uppy, uppy. And shrinky, shrinky. Okay, like that. And then finally, this, I'm just going to make it at, 30 degrees. Goes from here into here, and I'm going to bring it down. Don't worry. Don't you worry. You know all my secrets now, you guys, as to how I do this. I feel exposed. Put that there. And then same thing again. 30 degrees. Bring it down. Shrinky, shrinky. And there we go. It's done. Hooray! I just want to make sure that it's all like, okay. So it's not all part of that, which is excellent. I think I can delete that now. So I should probably take what isn't already a part of it. I don't want it to be a wheel. I take that. Those are all the pieces that aren't already part of the model. So I'm going to just take them. And whoa, nearly. Where are they? And I'm going to take them and I'm just going to dump them into hopper body, which is there. So now if I do that, it should be just there. What I should actually do too, let me just play here and test it out. Can you make an Underground Ernie game on Roblox? Yeah, there is an Underground Ernie game on Roblox that I made, funny enough. You do have to search for it, but it does exist, and it is not good by any means. But it exists. Yeah, see, that looks pretty good. I actually think that looks great. Nice. Okay, so then I will take everything that is part of this, including, maybe I just like go through all the recent parts. Wedge, 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 wedge. Is that everything? No, it's not that frame. It doesn't have the frame. How do I get to it with the wheel there? No, I don't want the wheel. No, I don't just want to select the hopper body. Like that part, and that part, and that part. Oh, what happened to the wedges? Come on, guys. Really? Wedge, 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 wedge. why would it deselect the wedges and select the welds? That makes no sense to me. Oh, great. Now it just does that. I have to I this game, I swear, will be the end of me. I don't want those two wedges. But those are all wedges. Those are all of the wedges. Yeah. Perfect. I'm going to hit union. Those are all wedges. Oh man, oh man. Okay. Union. Wedges. So then when I go down to part, 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 part. I have to select them one by one. The only thing missing is that. Alright? Yep. Union. I'm just going to call it chassis. Is it anchored? Yeah, can't collide is off. Good. Okay. Which means please don't join services. And then it goes there, like that. Chassis, chassis, duplicate, and rotate, and put here. I think. I can't tell in that lighting. Oh, no. Too far in. And what happened? Okay. I can't tell. Oh well, they look fine. So I'm gonna hit play here. Can you do Rocky Ridge Mine in the next live stream? This one hopper took forever. Although I can do like tracks. I could build tracks in maybe the next one. There we go. That looks quite good. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now the one thing that's missing, if I'm being honest, I should quite frankly put this at 1 transparency, and to trick people, I should make this like 0.25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should just make it look like an axle. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. And these are already at can't collides off. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see how that looks. That's a little different. Oh yeah, there we go. You know, just a little more accurate. Actually, they should be a different color. I like dark gray. Yeah, there we go. That looks better. So then the one thing that we have to do now, and I'll pull up the picture again, is like the chute. Which actually should not be hard at all. Famous last words. Now that's what I call a masterpiece. Oh, thanks, Shay Banks. Okay. Turn this off. I can't believe how long I've been doing this. Although I actually can. So then, oh, this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be where it gets complicated. Okay, I'm gonna turn over my model on the side. Go back to model, duplicate. There's just so many wedges in here, and I don't like it. So I'm gonna just start like that. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. And this can be joint surfaces again. The wheel is over there. Sorry, one more, that way. Yeah, there we go. And I just gotta bring it over like that, and then over like that. That's one part of it done. Then the same kind of width, 1, 2, 1, 2, maybe just a bit wider. And then that comes down way more. Like even that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. I hit duplicate. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Even that might be too thick. Just in proportion. And then this actually has to be shortened. So that becomes 1, 2, 3, 4. Or maybe just 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. Counting with Califan. And then actually this should just come like that. There we go. And actually if I was smart, I would just make it like a little thin thing. Unfortunately, I'm not always smart. And then really what I should do, actually, quite frankly, is I should just punch a hole through the bottom. Does that come out yet? Come on, out you come. Negate. And union. There we go! I did it! I punched a hole! And then I will take this, and I'm going to bring it there, and there, and it needs to be, oh, I get it. I need to rotate it about that much, 30 degrees. Maybe that's even too much. Maybe it isn't. I should make it thinner, like that, and I should make it only half the length. If I duplicate it and I bring it down, what was that? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I bring this one down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wow. That one is too long now. So one that way and then one that way. There we go. Okay, so then that's the same height. Good start. And yeah, just make it like that. And then I'll bring it upwards. And same thing with this one. Well, actually what I'm going to do, just to make it perfect, is I think I'm actually going to do Archimedes again. Come on, go up. Go there. Go. Ugh. Dear, oh dear. Come on. That piece. This piece. There we go. And Archimedes. Nope, not on top. Invert, up, flip, 70 degrees. Actually, I think my idea before was better. Redo that, please. And there's a box in the way, that's why. And one up there. And just bring it up to match. There. Like that. Am I done? Am I done yet? I mean, really, the other thing that I see on here is that there's like a cylinder there, which actually I could add very quickly. But at that point, it's done. So I'm going to do this extremely quickly. You'll never have seen something go so fast. Famous last words. Can collide should be off. Is can collide on this off? It should be. Yeah, it's off. Okay, good. I'm going to bring it up. And I'm going to just move it over here. Then, whoa! Okay. Here. And then here. And it should become smaller. Just going to shrink it down like that. Perfect. And then come up here and here. Is that right? Yeah, actually that is. Wow. And then they do come to about there-ish. Yeah. And then duplicate that. I'm going to bring it out there. And make it like just a tiny bit taller. Oh dear, that's so small. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to duplicate that and move it to this side. Make it touch that. And I select a weld. Is that what's happening here? I go to model, show welds. Thank you. Okay, that, and that. Duplicate. Bring it over here. Like that. And push that in. Too much. How is that too much? And boom. Okay, so then this, and this. I don't need to move anything anymore. And this, and this. Can hit union. They're union now. They should be anchored. And they're going to become a part of the hopper body. What is up there that is so tall? Why is it selected all the way up there? What is so tall that's up there? I don't know what's so tall that's up there. Oh, it's just those. Okay, that makes sense. Gonna do a final test. Oh, I'm running late. No offense, but you sound a bit like the Unlucky Tug. I don't think I do. I think we have our own very distinct voices. Okay. That actually looks quite good, guys. I'm proud of that. And look, you guys asked me what was wrong with this. You know, well, that's what's wrong. Okay, you're gonna hit stop. And what now? I have to group everything together except for the deleters. Okay, it always wants to autosave, like whenever I'm trying to click something. Oh, select wasn't on, that's why. Okay, I want to hit the deleter. Deleter? Is it locked? Why would the deleter be locked? What is going on? It's not part of it. Yeah, that's what I thought. There it is. Wow, okay. So select everything except for the couplings and the deleter. Group. Select then the couplings. Yeah, group. And then the deleter, group. And then you take this guy, blue hopper car, and you do that. And I'm just going to do a very quick test here. Play here. And there we go. Falls onto the tracks. Good. Take Hodge. Couple them up. Good. I'm going to hit the cloner. Couple up. Good. And hit the cloner again. Couple up. Good. And here we go. Train of hoppers. Off it goes. Now, did the deleters work? Let's see. Delete, delete, delete. Excellent! I'm actually going to make the deleter just a little bit smaller, just because it sticks out quite a bit. So I'm just going to bring it in, just to make sure that it doesn't float, and there we go. Done! So, what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to save this model. Where'd it go? Where did the workspace go? View. Object browser? Nope, not that. Explorer. There we go. I'm going to call this blue hopper car. And I'm going to save this in my files. And I'm just going to call it new blue hopper. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just hit save on this very quickly. And I'm going to hop over to the Chuggington game. Remember this? Where we started? Yeah. I think... Whoa, it's getting laggy now. I'm going to delete that. And I'm actually going to delete the green hopper car for now. I'm going to put it back. Don't worry. It's going back. Where'd it go? There it is. The green hopper car will go back. I don't know when, but it will. I will try and get that change done. I don't think I have time today, but definitely like tomorrow, probably. I will try. And just raise it up a little. There we go. And yeah. There's your blue hopper car. I do think, well, maybe I could just do the green one now. Let's see. What happens if I try and do the green one? So if I go in, model, 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 hopper body, right? Not the chassis. And I don't want the buffers. I should call these buffers. I'm going to call them buffers. Okay, so I'm going to then select everything but the buffers. And there, and I just want to deselect buffers. Buffers, 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 and buffers. And then if I do... Where was the thing that said that I could change the color? Use part color. Okay. And make it green. There we go! Yay! Oh, the axles changed to green too. I can fix that. Yeah. The axles changed to green. Boom, boom, and boom, boom. Nope, other axle. There we go. Wheel, 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 wheel. And make it dark gray again. Then if I go into my toolbox, which is here, and I go to my images, there should be a thing, my images. Where's my thing? My images. And I go to the green hopper car. There it is. There we go. They're in. They're here. They're in the game officially. In Roblox Chuggington are the new hopper cars. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit File, Publish to Roblox As, and I'm going to hit Chuggington 2.0, Overwrite, and it is publishing as I speak. So yeah, there we go. Brand new hopper cars for Roblox Chuggington. This stream was like 3 times longer than I wanted it to be, but that's what it takes to build these things. If there's any issues with these, please let me know, and I will go in and fix them to the best of my ability. Hopefully, though, they work just fine. Thank you all so much for watching this stream. I hope you enjoyed. The game is still publishing. It'll be up very shortly, though, I promise. If you have any suggestions for what I could do next time, please also feel free to let me know. I want to do more of these building streams. I love talking to you guys. I love getting your input, and I love figuring things out. I haven't forgotten the red hopper car. I will do that after, at some point. Don't worry. It'll happen. Anyways, thank you all so much for being part of this stream for the last 2.5 hours, a little bit more than that. And I will see you all next time.